Yo, what is up YouTube? My name's Aaron and today we're going to be talking about something that I'm sure a lot of you want to know. Now, it's going to be about the Scuf Infinity1 and the Xbox One Elite controller. Not necessarily a comparison of the two or which one of those you should get, just a controller with paddles in general. Now, I've been playing this game since it came out. We're talking about Black Ops 3 for all of you wondering. And I'm here to tell you if you should get either one of these controllers. I'm not going to say just, from now I'm just going to call it a paddled controller, because that is the big gain of having one of these two controllers. So, we're going to start off in the least significant game mode, and yes, we are talking about every single game mode, or game type, I guess you would say, different parts of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and we're going to start out with campaign. So, in campaign, do you need a paddled controller? I would say no. It's definitely not something that you need to do in campaign, but if you have one for multiplayer zombies or free run, you're going to use it in the campaign. So if you mainly play this game for the campaign, if you're only playing with like 3 other people, you're doing the co-op campaign, you're enjoying the zombies campaign, you just keep beating it, you're trying to beat it on realistic, do you need a Scuf? No. Will it come in handy in certain situations? Yes, but do you want to be the guy that jump shots an AI? Ask yourself that. Next up, we have zombies. Is it needed in zombies? I used to say no, and whenever I got my Scuf, I did not think that I would be using the paddles to play zombies, but I actually am. I am using paddles to necessarily not... I used to wiggle screen to get through hordes, and that's just because you can't jump and turn at the same time, and now I'm jumping and looping a horde, like I'm jumping through the horde at an angle, and it is allowing me to have the same effect as shaking my screen, if you guys know what that is. Next up, free run, and the reason why I'm not keeping free run for number 1, because it's not going to be anyone's number 1 game type. I mean, unless it is, then more power to you, but I think I speak as to everyone, as a voice for everyone, that no one's going to be playing free run as their go-to game type on Black Ops 3. So, do you need it in this? Yes, you definitely do need it in this. I think there is definitely a competitive edge if you're trying to beat your other friends' scores, their leaderboards, whatever. Definitely, if you have a Scuf, it's going to make this game mode a lot easier. And last, but definitely not least, multiplayer. So, the big thing here is that the thrusters and stuff is not necessarily for combat, and if you've noticed, if you've jumped in the middle of a gunfight, you're probably gonna die. It makes your gun like go straight down and then straight up, and then you can aim in. It's weird. It doesn't allow you to be accurate like Advanced Warfare was. So, and it is more for traversal. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, it does help me not necessarily win gunfights because I'm in the air, but it allows me to get to better vantage points faster. I can navigate through a window, I can do all these like chain jumps and stuff, and still be able to aim in and reload and press Y and just look around. Like it's really good, and I would say for the most part this game is not paddle controller oriented, but you definitely can have a little bit of an edge using a controller with paddles. Now the last part of the video, I know I wasn't going to do it, but which one should you get? The Scuf Infinity1 or the Xbox One Elite controller? Now, I've put much thought into this, and I've looked about up reviews about both. I use a Scuf, so I'm a little biased towards it. So, but in the end, just to give you guys a definite answer, I think that you should buy the